Hi, I'm Greg Scott, and I do technology for a living. And some of my writer friends have asked me about, over the years, about how to do various Microsoft Word things. That's what we use for manuscripts. We use Microsoft Word. That's the most popular tool. There's other tools. But it occurred to me that I could make a video and I could show my writer friends how to do some of the stuff that we commonly need to do when we're producing manuscripts. Hopefully this will save you a whole lot of time. Now I don't have any script for this. I'm going to stumble through this whole video, and I'm going to do a lot of stuff in real time, and I'm going to fly right through it. Press the pause button and repeat to go back and look again if you want. All right, without any further messing around, let's go to our screenshot right here. Don't worry about that. And let me show you first a couple things. This is a template I made several years ago. It's got a title page, and it's got a dedication page, and it's got an epigraph page, and it's got a table of contents. And I'm going to show you how tables of contents work. And then it's got some chapters. And notice right here, the headers, and I just did something bad there, so we'll undo that. And on and on and on and on and on. So this is the template. If you want to copy the template, just get a hold of me, and I'll get you a copy. Now forget the template. What we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new manuscript. So File, New, and a blank document. And here we go. We have ourselves a whole blank document. Now I'm going to do this so it's in a window, and I want to close that other one so I don't screw it up. All right, let's go to full screen. First thing we want to do is we need a title page. Cool book title. Okay, title. And book has a K. All right, book title. And that needs to be big. So let's make that 72. Let's say, and let's make that centered, and it needs to be, let's make it centered vertically on the page. And then let's insert a page. Now, I can click on Insert and Page Break. That gets to be draggy after a while. So I'll show you a shortcut way to do that. This will be our dedication page. We'll just call it that. I don't want it to be 72. We'll just make that be, you know what we'll do? Home, and we'll make that 12 and Times New Roman. Now just bear with me while we do the front matter here. I'm gonna do some custom front matter because you're just gonna see Times New Roman 12 dedication page. Enter. Now watch this. Instead of clicking on Insert Page Break, because that just do this. What right here? Control Enter, and there's a page break right there. And let's call this the epigraph page. Epigraph. Oh, here, let's make an epigraph. IT service is kind of like stocking toilet paper. Nobody cares until there's an outage. There you go. And a couple like that, and like that. And let's insert another page. And you know what we need? We need a table of contents. So table of contents. Enter. And let's make that table of contents. Let's make that like maybe home, and we'll make that maybe 24. Okay. So I have some front matter now. I've got a title page, and I can put other stuff on the title page, but don't worry about that. In a dedication page dedicated to my parents and wife and family who put up with me while I wrote this book, something like that. And then an epigraph page with my own special epigraph, and then a table of contents. And then now we're going to do something different. We're going to start a new section. I'm going to show you why here in just a second, but for now, just bear with me. Here's how to start a new section. Layout, and where did you go? Layout and crud. Layout, I have to look it up always, don't I? I can never remember how to do this. Layout, it was right here. It was, I swear it was. It was right here. I told you this was going to be here. New section. Insert page section breaks. That's how we're going to do that. And we're going to do like that right there. And it's going to be on the next page. This is this. Tell me what you want to do. That's just a great thing. It's a great thing that Word's got. If you don't know how to navigate to it, like I just did. Okay, so now see we have a section break. Let's just put some stuff in there. So we have a section break. The next page. Now let's start. Let's go to home and let's do a heading 1, and we'll call this. We'll call this right here. Let's put a heading 1, and we'll call this my first chapter. Now I like chapter names. Other people like chapter titles, but I like chapter names, and I'll chapter numbers versus chapter names. I'll show you that in a second. Watch this. The first line of text. Here is the next paragraph. Paragraph. Okay. Now notice that that style is called normal. We're gonna fix that in just a second. But we're gonna fix that right now. No, we're not. Wait. Not yet. We're gonna do page numbers. We're gonna do page numbers first. We need. This is a manuscript that needs page numbers, right? So what's the easiest way to do page numbers? Just click in here, down here about where the footings go. Headers or footings. And now I can do stuff. One thing I can do is it was right there. It was right there. It was click on the header, and there was a page number thing right there, but I forget how to do it. So tell me what to do. Page number. I want to put a page number on the bottom of the page, right here and right here. I like page numbers over here on the right side. Other people like them in the middle. Other people like them in the left. Put them wherever you like. Notice now, this is front matter stuff. These page numbers are wrong, and the title page has a page number, and that's just way wrong. Okay? Notice how that works. And notice also the page numbers run continuously through the whole document, even into the section, even into the section 2, which has the text. See how that starts at page 5? We're going to fix all that. So first I'm going to right click on this page number, format page number, and I don't want 1, 2, 3. I want Roman numerals and little character Roman numerals like that, and start at 1. And boom, right there. So that starts at 1. So that fixes that problem. We still have a title number here. So what we go here is header. We're in the header and footer. Right here, different first page. So the first page is different now than all the other pages. So see that II and IV were the table of contents. But this starts at number page 5. So let's right click on that, and go to format page numbers, and let's start this from page 1, and now we have it. So now we have there's a document, right? There's our manuscript, start of our manuscript. We're not done yet. Title page, no page number. Dedication page, Roman numeral, and another front matter page, Roman numeral. Table of contents, Roman numeral. That'll continue just through the front matter. The front matter is done. We start a new section, and here's our next stuff, starting with page 1. Cool. All right. Now, here's the next thing we're going to do. Word styles are your friend. Just be happy with that. Word styles are your friend, and here's why. Manuscripts are supposed to be Times New Roman, 12-point, double-spaced. And they're supposed to have a half-inch indent, except for the first paragraph that's supposed to be flush. So what a lot of people do is they do all that stuff by hand. And then they go line, 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 line at the end of the page to do the page breaks. Don't do that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a few word styles. So this one right here, we're going to make a new word style. And so see this little corner glitchy right there? We're going to click that, and we're going to do right there. We're going to make a new style, and we're going to call it Greg Manuscript. Okay? And it's a style. It's based on normal, and the style for the following paragraph is going to be Greg Manuscript. So that just continues and follows and everything like that. And we're going to format it. We're going to make the paragraph. We're going to make the line spacing on the paragraph double. And we're going to have a special indent for the first line, of 1/2 inch, and I think that's all we need to care about. If not, we can always go back and fiddle with it. It's half the time I forget. All right, there's that. That is a first paragraph. Let's put this over here out of the way. That's a first paragraph, and here is the next paragraph. Let's throw some. Doesn't matter if I spell it wrong. Just, who cares? I don't care. We just see how the line spacing went there. Okay. Now, here's the next thing we need to do. The first line of text, we need another style. So let's make a new style. And we're going to call that first paragraph. Or let's call it Greg first paragraph. That way, I can keep track of my stuff versus the off-the-shelf stuff. All right, format. And it's going to be based on, we're not going to be based on normal. It's going to be based on Greg Manuscript. So it inherits all the attributes of Greg Manuscript, like our Times New Roman 12 and the hanging indent, or the special indent. So it's going to be just like Greg Manuscript, except format, paragraph, first line, nothing special, okay. Oh, and yep, and the chapter that follows, here's the first line of text, more stuff. Now watch when I do the next paragraph. It's in. I forgot to. Okay, I messed up. So let's go back here to Greg first paragraph. Let's modify that style. And yeah, see the style. See where I did that? The style for the following paragraph needs to be Greg Manuscript. Okay. And now let's do that. And even more stuff. And then boom. And now look at that. See, it's indented. So I can just type away. The first paragraph is what it's supposed to be, and all the subsequent paragraphs have our really cool indent. Way cool, right? I want to show you something else too. Look over here on this left panel. See how my headers are over here? The way you do that is find. Just find and just do find. Here, close that. So it just like the way most people see Word. If I click on find, I can see results, but let's look at find and headings, and all my headings just show up over here. Now, let me show you why that's cool. Let's make another chapter title. Control, Enter, and the next chapter. Okay? And let's make that a heading 1, and I'll show you the numbering in a second. Let's go here, and this should be Greg first paragraph. Don't worry about it should be. But oh wait, you know what? It's not. Look at that. It's not. I gotta modify that. I gotta modify heading 1. Okay, heading 1, right click, modify. The name is heading 1. Look at the style for the following paragraph. That's wrong. That should be Greg first paragraph. And I'll show you something else. Go here, format, numbering. Some people like chapter titles. Some people like chapter numbers. I like chapter titles. Here's how to do it. Format numbering, and let's do that. This will get rid of my numbers. Boom and okay. Well, so I was wrong. It won't get rid of my numbers. But anyway, let's do this. Let's go back here, and this really should be Greg first paragraph. And sure enough, it is. See that? And then now watch the following, the next one. Watch this flip over to here when I do the next paragraph. See that? Indent. It's now it has an indent. See how that works? Okay, now let's go back to our heading 1. Heading 1, modify, style, and format, and numbering. And let's just say none. I don't want any numbering, let's just say. And okay. And see now there's no numbers. See that? So if you just want titles, get rid of the numbers. And out of the box, Word doesn't have the numbers. I like numbers, so I like numbers and titles, and that makes everybody happy. So modify, format, numbering, and put the numbers back the way I like them, and do that. And now we've got numbers. Is that cool? Okay, I want to show you one other Word thing. See these paragraph markers and all these formatting markers? I like some people. I like them. Other people don't. Here's how to toggle that. Okay, here is how to show and the format markers that we were talking about that I struggled with. We do this. We do File, and we do Options down here like that, and we um, View or Display, and right here, Show All Formatting Marks. Let's uncheck that. Let's uncheck all of these things. Boom, 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 boom. Don't show any formatting marks at all, and boom, they're all gone. See that? I like formatting marks. It just helps me see where I am. So I'm going to do File, and I'm going to do Options, and I'm going to go Display, and I'm going to go Show All Formatting Marks. I want to see everything, and there they are. There they are back again. I need to show you one other thing. Up here in the table of contents, how do I generate a table of contents? I've got my headers over here, and that helps with my navigation. See, that I can just navigate to whatever chapter I want to navigate to. But how do I generate it? How do I generate that in the table of contents? There's a menu way to do it, which I can never remember. So table of contents, insert table of contents. Boom, like that. How do I want it to look? What do I want my leaders to look like? Do I want it to show page numbers, right align? How many header levels do I want to go? I can do some modifying, which I'm not going to do. Pretty much, I just want a default table of contents. You can fiddle with all these different leaders or none. Some people like none. I like the ... dots, but some people like none. Anyway, let's just make ourselves a table of contents. Boom, there we are. Now, okay, watch this. We're going to do one other thing. Let's go here. We're going to insert one more chapter. Okay, time to insert one more chapter, and let's do Control Enter, put in a page break, and the Final Frontier, Final Frontier chapter. Okay, and let's make that a heading 1. Boom and boom. Okay, and then we're going to put some text and some more text and some more text. Okay. Now, back up to our table of contents. That's not in there. Our next chapter's not in there. So what do? We right-click inside here, right-click inside here, right-click inside here. How come that works? Right-click inside here. Okay, so we're going to do list, update table of contents. Let's see how to do that. Update the entire table. There's a menu way to do this, but that tell me what you want to do is just super helpful. And boom, there's our new chapter with the new page numbers. Okay, I'm going to show you one other thing. Let's say we have a couple styles here. We have our Greg manuscript style and our Greg first paragraph style. But what we might need some specialties. The email looked like this. And blah 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 blah. Okay, now I don't want that email to look. I want to set that email off so it looks kind of like email-like, technology-like. So let's grab that stuff and let's make a new style. So let's grab that little hooky dooky guy right there, and let's make a new style, and we're going to call it email. Okay. And it's a style type paragraph based on Greg Man. Now, let's base this one on normal. We'll base this one on normal. And we're going to call it, and for the following style, I want it to be Greg Manuscript again. And this time we're going to do Format, Font, and we're going to make the font be, there it is. What's that? Courier. C-O-U-R, Courier. You know, it looks like a typewriter. Courier New. We're going to make the font Courier. We'll make it 12, just like the others. And so that's that. What does Advanced do? Nothing that we care about. So it's a Courier font. And then spacing, Format, Paragraph. Spacing, we want line spacing. We want it single spaced. And we do want to add, we'll add 8 points between, and so indents. Let's the whole thing be a 1/2 inch indent. So it's indented, and let's see what that looks like. There's our email. See that? Is that cool? Now there's another thing, another one I fiddled with, and then now it's regular, right? We're gonna try another font experiment. We're going to we're gonna do a new style, and we're gonna call this text messaging. Greg text message left. And the style is based on email. And the style for the following paragraph is, we're going to come back to that in a second. All right, and it's courier, and it's 12, and it's indented, and it's left justified, and so we're going to say okay to that, and then we're going to do blah 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 and blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah. Okay, now we're going to make a new style here, and we're going to call this text message right. Greg text message right. Okay, and then that's going to be it's going to be based on, and the style for the following paragraph is Greg text message left, right left, right left, right left. Okay, and we're going to go format, and we're going to go paragraph, and this is going to be indented by, let's call it 3 inches. Well, let's call it 8.5 by 11. Let's call it 4 inches. Indented by 4 inches. Okay. Text message right. Indented by 4 inches. Okay. If I get this right, yeah. And then text message left. We're going to edit that style. Greg text message. Oh, test message. All right, I spelled it wrong. All right, we're going to modify that style, and the style that follows is Greg text message right. Okay. Boom. So watch this. All right, get rid of these. Watch this. So here, let's get rid of all these. Watch this. Now, boom, get rid of that too. All right, Greg text message left. Hi, Mom. And then, hi, Greg. Mom, did you dye your hair? Why, thank you for asking. Doesn't worry about it. See how that works? Left, right, left, right. That's the kind of stuff you can do with styles. And then now we're done. And so let's just go back to Greg Manuscript and just keep on like that. Is that cool? So there you have it. Here's what we've covered. We've covered how to do it, how to do front matter without the page number. We did page numbers and Roman numerals. We did our front matter of whatever stuff we want in our front matter. I showed you how to do a table of contents. We did a section break, and now we have our manuscript with a whole bunch of experimental text, and then some chapters and some chapters and some chapters. Here's how to follow it through in the outline on the left. View headings, and we have ourselves the beginning of a manuscript. And so there you have it. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm going to stop recording now.